I feel like it's damn near Wakanda. You know what I mean? Like, y'all come in and get some of this richness. Because we full of this shit. You know what I mean? Like, you live in a neighborhood right now. We in a neighborhood that is filled with black excellence from top to bottom. Period.
Yeah.
You're down the street from one of the blackest institutions. You're 4 miles from one of DC's oldest black institutions that people shit on.
Yeah.
And I rep UDC to the fullest.
Great quality coming out of there.
Stupendous. Your $100 bill, big face with the blue strip, 4200 Connecticut Avenue. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Like, you're welcome. Firebird excellence, right?
Yeah.
Full of it. That's a part of all this shit though, dog. Like, if it ain't excellent, it ain't it.
And on top of that, the world has been exposed to DC even if it doesn't realize it. So like, for example, A-Marie, it's just one thing.
Dog, you know what's funny when people be like, I love go-go music. I got stuck on a plane recently, right? And the dude beside me was from Virginia, but he moved to Virginia. He was in the army or some shit like that. I think he's from like El Salvador, or El Salvadorian descent, I would say. Cause he been up this motherfucker, cause he like, that's backyard. Like, that's the way the conversation went though. So he's sitting beside me, and I had my headphones playing at a ridiculously loud volume, but it's playing. I got on SoundCloud this back like joint playing some old shit, like newer shit playing. And he like, man, I ain't heard no backyard in a minute. I'm like, the fuck? He look at me, and I'm like, look at me like, you from DC? I'm like, shit, yeah, I'm from DC. Like, you listen to back? He like, hey man, I'm from VA, but I listen to that shit. And I'm like, oh, alright. So then that eased the whole, you know what I'm saying? And then we end up, but it's that type of shit, you know, that from the area, just of carrying the area with it. Like, I always rep DC shit. I always got some DC shit on. I think I had my, like, I'm so DC tag. I got a license drink, like, I'm so DC, or some Garment District shit. And you look at that shit and it gives you Garment District, but it's 3 bars. And, you know what I'm saying? It's 3 stars and 2 bars, basically, with the word. So you still see the district shit in there, still the flag.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, tats, like I said, I'm DC tat. Like, I rock this shit to the fullest, though. But it's those little things where people like, damn, DC? I just remember, like, somebody was like, I said, what shawty say? I only knew DC for the butt, or like,
doing the butt?
Doing the butt. Like, that was the go-go that I knew. Like, shit like that. But it's like, you know, that's people's interactions with DC, or like, I went to DC on a field trip, and we went to the monuments, and I was like, yeah, that's nothing. But you know, wild shit when that January 6th shit happened last year, and like, people was like, oh my God, they like, I hope you be okay. We don't want anybody to fuck with you guys. And I'm like, Slim, that shit is so far away from me right now. Like, that shit is downtown. Not even downtown. It's like a 3 block radius.
And they were staying away from us.
They not coming up this
way. They were staying away from us. Yeah. They were staying away from us.
Yeah, they're coming uptown, bro. Like, that's dead. Like, that's dead. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but that's that DC shit, man. So.
Alright, so where can the people find you?
We're on all platforms. I'm on OGQJ on literally everything except my Cash App. Fucking around. That's what Corey said. That's literally. He said, man, how did you mess that up? You branded on all your shit except your Cash App. But at the time, I was trying to make sure that my chapter brothers, because I had to load my, you know what I'm saying, chapter, trying to do shit. So I tried to make them understand. Like, I was like, that's me. So you see that shit. But OGQJ on everything. On the Xbox Live as well, if you want that work on 2K. So yeah, that's it. Or even on Spotify, that's where all my playlists.
Okay.
I be having dope playlists.
What's one thing that you would like folks to take away from Bouqe and the work that you folks are doing in the community?
We gonna fight for y'all. We gonna fight for the community, for the right thing, regardless. And whenever we in the space, we always want to put the people first. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's really, I think that's one of the biggest things that we really try to do. It's like, you know, we really put the people first, and we want to make sure that everybody has the greatest, like I said, I said it before, but really the greatest experience with the product and the people, regardless. Anytime you do anything with Bouqe, we always want it to be top notch, like, you know what I'm saying, like that experience. We wanted to have the dopest experience, and that's what it really is. Because once you connect those dope experience, that's what makes the dope shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've had great interactions every time. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never had no like, damn, we got
period.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm always like, yo, just pull up to the porch.
That makes it, you know what I'm saying, that people want to fuck with it then. Like, you know what I mean? Because you like, damn, I know I get something for it. Like, and then sometimes you be like, dog, my cup empty as shit. And then you know what I'm saying, you pour into that cup. Or, you know what I mean? And then somebody pours into that cup. So it's that. And that's what I think we really wanted, you know what I'm saying? But folks to know that we here for y'all, and we gonna be here, and we gonna do what we supposed to do.
Okay, one other question. For anyone looking to break into the cannabis community in the style in which you guys did it, what would your advice be for that person?
Jump the fuck out there, man. Like, there is no reason for you. Listen, if Donald Trump can be the fucking president, you can start a business and get into something. Now, it's how diligent you really are.
Tell me more.
We feel like no one can beat us in anything that we really try, right? Like, if that's us sitting down doing the, you know, Neo skimming the book and then be like, all right, we got this shit, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have used the Media Man reference, but I know sometimes people ain't old enough to get it, and I don't know folks Netflix account. That's me. Robert Townsend did the same shit, you know what I'm saying? And it was actually a lot cooler, and blacker, but that's not it. Yeah. Anywho, so yeah, I think that's really it. Just jumping out there, man, and being diligent about your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not being focused on how you're going to do it, but doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause the shit gonna come. Cause and nothing is built in a day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this 2022, right? I write this shit every day, and I'm still that used to saying it. It's 2022. Like, so it's no excuse to not try this shit, bro. Roll these fucking dice, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, global warming, we was joking earlier, like, global warming is serious, y'all. Like, we do not know how long these ice caps is gonna be here or anything else. Like, why not? Why the fuck not?
Yeah, do what you got.
Like, why? And that's what I think, another thing was with us is just like, why not us then? Like, why not us? Like, shit. We have everything that it takes. Yeah. So why not do it? Why not be successful? Why not us? Why not be the ones? You know what I mean? So that's what we are. We try to be the ones.
Okay. And before wrapping this up, it's interesting that cannabis isn't just the flower. It's what goes around the flower, what holds the flower, how it's presented, and what is done with it. Now, in this conversation, I purposely didn't make anything about this conversation medical, because after talking to Lex, she was like, yo, it's medicine. It's meant to be medicine. It's supposed to be a part of our experience. So this fight for it going from illegal to legal, right now a lot of us are on decriminalized versus it being legal. What are your feelings on what we as a community can do for this fight?
I think we have to take these stupid ass stigmas out of the picture, and and it's like I had to check one of my chapter brothers not too long ago because he was like, man, he wrote on, so something happened, and he wrote on Instagram like, yeah, you gotta smoke a lot of weed to do some dumb shit like that. And I was like, I wrote back on the reply like, yeah, that's dumb right there. Cause like, why do you think that, why would you associate weed with doing something dumb? You think people that use weed are dumb? And he was like, before you even go down this goddamn joint, I didn't realize. I was like, but that's a stigma, dog. Like, that's one of the things that people believe, that folks that use cannabis are dumb, or you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. Stigma. So you know what I mean? It's like, bro, like you and like think of where that came from. Like, you know, when you really learn about it, you're like, yo, the perils and plight of cannabis came solely from racism. And when you really get down to the nitty gritty of it, you're sitting there and being like, oh, you think I'm one of these racist Negroes or one of these racist Spaniards that, you know what I'm saying, that this whole Mexican marijuana thing, you're like, nah, bro, like, don't keep that shit going. Because some of the brightest motherfuckers I know smoke. Some of the wealthiest motherfuckers I know smoke. Some of the hardest working people that I know smoke. So, you know what I mean? So it's like, dog, people are crushing those stigmas in everyone that I know that you know what I'm saying, in those industries. So it's like, come on, bro, like, let's cut that stupid shit out. And it's us, a lot of times, that
our own people
that maintain it. Like, you know,
because it's easy for us to be the thing that we fear so bad,
and that's dumb. I ain't nobody to fear. I mean, you know what I'm saying, unless you get upset, and then like y'all seen the Instagram videos, so y'all know how I go.
Like, a little sliding. Y'all know what this is.
You know what this is. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I ain't nobody to fear, because as long as you don't fuck with me, we're good. Like, we're good. So you know what I mean, like, but we gotta cut that dumb shit out though. We gotta stop being so scared of stuff. Like, it's the fear too of like, people like, oh my God, I don't believe y'all doing something around cannabis, and it's like, I don't. These is papers. So
these are papers.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, golly, man. It's that wild shit, though. It's like the fear sometimes. It's just the most annoying shit. It's like, people just like, I don't want to talk to you because like, okay. Like, your boss, he's okay. Like, it's a connecting tool, but it's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the time.
All right, well, this has been another episode of If You Build It. Here, my boy Maul. Appreciate you. Thank you for pulling up.
Appreciate you, brother.
I'm going to see you guys later. Peace.